And welcome. What is this, week number five of Dexter High School football? Third broadcast here in Charles Bland Stadium. I'm Ed Gargas alongside my good friend Bobby Alford. We're welcoming we're not, but the Dexter High School Bearcats are welcoming the Caruthersville Tigers tonight. Caruthersville, I believe, has one loss on the season to a very talented, undefeated Kennett team, and some impressive wins so far for Caruthersville. Talking with Bobby, we were talking before the game, talked with some coaches from Chaffee, and they said Caruthersville was extremely strong up front, both sides of the ball. Now, Chaffee, they qualify that saying that they were banged up in week 2 and had a lot of underclassmen playing. And so we know a junior and senior, a couple extra years of putting on some muscle can really dispute or cause a disparity there. But Dexter coming off the big win at Donovan last week, finally got the win under the belt, figured some things out, wanting to build on that tonight. And it is homecoming, so a lot of motivation, a lot of energy coming from these Bearcats this evening in a pregame. So hopefully we're going to see an exciting ball game tonight, Bobby.
Ed, I hope so. Tonight is going to be speed and power for Caruthersville. Really big and strong on both sides of the line, and they have got some burners at the wide receiver position, the quarterback or running back. A lot of action we'll see with them tonight. Talking to the coaches, they'll try to spread it around a little bit. For Dexter, I think it all starts with a quarterback play, and their big back, Austin Guy. Can Guy get it going tonight, get some big yardage, big chunks, and timing. We saw last week in the Bearcats win when Hillis is at his best, will be good snaps and his timing is there, good, sharp, crisp passes. When he has struggled this year, low snaps, picking them off the ground, it seems it's kind of messed up his time a little bit, hitting his targets in stride. We'll see how the Bearcats can keep that ball moving for him this evening.
So Caruthersville will start the game on defense as Billy Cobb is preparing to kick for the Tigers. Alex Townsend and Ryan Collier, number 23 and number 5 respectively, deep for the Bearcats. And he'll go to Townsend, scooped up at the 15, makes a cut to the middle, gets across the 30, out across to the 35, but hauled in at the 34. And it looks like they're going to spot him more at the 34, and that's where Hayden Hillis will start his offense. Bobby, real quick, this game is brought to you in part by Bagby Wealth Management. Bagby Wealth Management offers a wide array of financial planning services to clients in all stages and walks of life. They can assist you with wealth management, retirement planning such as 401ks, college planning, estate planning, and business planning, to name a few. When you're ready to pursue your investment goals or you need investment advice, give them a call at 573-624-4771. So Hillis lining up under center. Austin Guy, Mason Keena in the backfield. Ryan Collier on the near side, and you see how quickly those Tigers were in that backfield. And no chance for Mason Keena to go anywhere.
Ed, right now, Caruthersville has got maybe 9 guys in a box right here. They are daring Dexter to pass right off the bat. They feel like all they've got to do is stop the run game here, evidently, and it's going to be a long night for the Bearcats.
Yes, early in the season, Dexter had struggled in the passing game, and so, there's some film and some talk among coaches between games each week, and they're learning that stuff. And so we'll see how Coach Pixley, and here we go, Keenan again gets across the line of scrimmage out to the 36 for a gain of 2.
Number 9, Hamilton in there, kind of showed blitz off the edge, shot through, got the tackle. Really aggressive defense right now from Caruthersville coming out the Bearcats.
Yes, it looks like they gave him an extra yard, so spot him at the 37, brings up a 3rd and 7. See, they got the asphalt down on the track, the field, and the complex starting to look really nice.
Still no safety over the top right now for Caruthersville.
Fake it to Austin Guy, roll out. Just over, a little high for Mason Keena. Intended at the 40-yard line. Would have been tough to get the next 4, as there was 4 white jerseys surrounding Keena at the pass. But plays like that, try to keep that Tiger defense honest.
Had an interesting setup right here by Caruthersville. They'll have two guys back covering both sides of the field. Looks like they're setting up to get a blocker out in front and try to get a good return on this.
Absolutely.
It doesn't like they're trying to come after the punt at all.
Parker Van Slyke back to punt, but we got a whistle before the snap. And it looks like maybe a timeout, Dexter. So with that timeout, we're going to take a quick break. You're watching Bearcat Football Live on YAC TV.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
In Dexter, talk to State Farm agent Chris Brannon today.
If you're looking for the best place to pick up a pizza, might we recommend a place with pizza in the name? Call in to pick up a large 3-topping pizza for just $7.99 at Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Looks like number 6, maybe number 5, Ryan Collier on the tackle for the Bearcats. And looks like Caruthersville will take over at their own 42-yard line right here.
So a net out of about 15 yards. So Bobby, hear a lot of good things about the quarterback, number 2, Devin Russell. Also keep an eye on Dundee Hamilton here on the bottom of your screen, number 9. And there we go. There's the quarterback, Russell, calling his own number and a gain of about 8 to the 50-yard line.
Looked like Austin Guy on the tackle there on the middle. Ed, looking at the line right now, number 69 for Caruthersville and number 50. They look like men among boys on the field right now.
Number 69 was one of the captains. And yeah, he's huge. Here we go, handoff to number 11, Jamarian Rogers, for about 4, enough for a first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the Bearcat 46.
Three wide out set right here for Caruthersville.
Big guy in motion. There he is, number 50, Desmond Davis. Block it, break a tackle. Swings off, brought out of bounds by Ryan Collier. It was number 11, Jamarian Rogers. A gain of, well, he brought out at the 22-yard line. So 24-yard gain. Tigers did a great job getting that blocking scheme strung out.
Yeah, that play all started with number 50 there. Desmond Davis, he got the block off the end, pushed his man about 10 yards downfield, and really opened up that left side for the backs there for Caruthersville.
And there's number 9, Hamilton. Gets outside, turns it up, breaks one tackle, brought down by 3 Bearcats right at the first down marker. Appears he may be just shy. Bring up 2nd and short. Well, they're going to say it's a yard. 2nd and 1 from the 13-yard line. Tackle was led by Austin Guy, number 44. Up the middle, cuts outside, gets a block, good for the first down. Down at the 9, be 1st and goal. With Rogers on the carry again. So they go right, then they go left, and then they go right, and then they go left.
4 receivers right here and 1 back.
Oh. Let's see if I got a illegal procedure. Got to be offsides on the Bearcats. So 5 yards. Well, half the distance, 4 yards. Takes it to the 4. Just inside it.
Ed, Dexter's got a heavy dose of his run game. You got to stack it up near the line and try to stop him here.
There goes Rogers. Goes over his man. Good for a touchdown. So Jamarian Rogers with a 5-yard run and a score with 8:12 to go here in the first quarter. It looks like the Tigers are going to go for 2. Russell in the shotgun. Keeps it himself, looks to get outside, has a little space. Wrapped up, broke a tackle, but brought down. Looks like number 24 on the tackle, C.J. Green. And so with that, we're going to take another quick break. You're watching Bearcat Football Live on YHC.
A mainstay of Malden is now Downtown Furniture and Appliance at 122 South Madison, formerly Quality Center. New owners Jeff and Maya Oatsvall invite you to stop in at Downtown Furniture and Appliance for great deals on furniture, appliances, and mattresses. They carry the trusted brands of Maytag and Whirlpool, plus the #1 mattress seller, Serta Mattresses, and look over their showroom of furniture with Jackson and Cat Napper sections. They'll help you find the piece you're looking for. Stop in at Downtown Furniture and Appliance in Malden.
And welcome back. So again, we'll see Alex Townsend and Ryan Collier deep for the Bearcats. And it looks like maybe C.J. Green and Peyton Driscoll, the upbacks.
Ed, that first scoring drive for Caruthersville is always about their physicality. I mean, the offensive line looked to hit somebody before the whistle, all the way up to the whistle and downfield. Very good blocking that first rep.
Collier hit at the 35, loses the ball after corralling the ball in at about the 8. So 27-yard return, then the hit and the fumble. And the Tigers are going to take over at the Bearcat, looks like 37-yard line. That's a good hit. They put that helmet on that ball, and there it went.
Well, Ed, we got a heavy dose of the run this first set. What I hear this team can pass. They've got some really good receivers. Number 9 down here, Hamilton, at the bottom of your screen is one of their best. Let's see if they put it in the air this time.
And there it is. Right out to Hamilton. The 27 gets around 1. Out of bounds, Ryan Collier at, it looks like the 22-yard line, which would be good for a first down.
Well,
15-yard pass and yards after the catch.
Never a doubt in the quarterback's mind where he was going with that football. Stirred him down. As soon as the ball was hiked to him, stirred him down, had a cushion, went right to him.
Caruthersville's been known for their quickness and speed for years and years, and that makes it tough on defenses. If you give them a little cushion, they just throw underneath the coverage. If you try to play them tight, you risk them running right by you. Rogers carry again. Austin Guy on the tackle. Gain of 3 brings up 2nd and 7.
Ed, you will hear Austin Guy and Ryder Sprossell's names called a lot, but it will really be how well can Dexter play up front. They've got to get some push out of this D-line right here.
Got some penetration there. Turned it around. Number 10 on the carry is Charles Tillman out sprints everybody and gets into the corner of the end zone for a touchdown. He'll get credit for 20 yards, but he ran about 32. And so again, just quickness, sheer quickness.
Give some credit right there on that play. Number 2, Devin Russell, he gets the cutback block right there on Dexter, really swinging that play open. Beautiful looking hit. If you're a Caruthersville fan, not so much if you're a Dexter fan.
Right. And Caruthersville will attempt the 2-point conversion again. Russell the pitch back. A lot of Bearcats over there. Breaks a couple of tackles, gets across the line, but we got laundry on the field. We'll see what the call is. We're blocking the back against the Tigers, so the conversion will be no good.
It really looked like in the formation there, Caruthersville had their guys a little bit tight to the line. They did not have a blocker spread out wide enough there, and the Bearcats were able to get upfield on that. Let's see if they clean it up a little bit, and where they do not allow the Dexter linebackers a chance to get upfield on them.
So now the 2-point conversion will be from the 11-yard line, 11.5-yard line.
Trips here to the left. Keep an eye. Single coverage down here, number 9, Hamilton, with Peyton Driscoll.
Russell, short pass. And Jermaine Alexander unable to haul it in. It looked like he may have looked upfield half second too quick.
Looking for the screen right there to try to break something and cutting it right back to the quarterback and trying to shoot it straight upfield, and it never happened.
Yeah. Bobby, winning on the football field doesn't happen by accidents. Players and coaches work throughout the long summer, conditioning for the rigors of competition. Practice upon practice, the lessons learned by our Dexter student athletes will, however, serve them well for a lifetime. Lessons of discipline and teamwork, hard work, and commitment to excellence. At the Bank of Advance, we believe in the character that sports helps to build, and we're proud to help support athletes on the field and in the classroom. Bank of Advance, where a handshake still matters. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Well, Ed, last return, Ryan Collier looked to have a good return. I think I saw him out here yesterday before the 7th and 8th grade football game, practicing on returns, catching, getting a good start off. Good return to the 37, but we got to hold on to the football. Yeah. If we can do it here, set ourselves up for a offensive drive, hopefully.
Haven't seen every game, but Collier shown some great promise there at the receiver position. Here's Collier again, tries to get outside. Brought down at the 25, a great open field tackle there from number 20, Micah Rogers. But Collier did not start the season deep on the return team. And so I don't know if this is week 1 for that, if they're trying to say Mason Keena a little bit or what. But either way, good return there from Ryan that time.
Well, Dexter has been in search a little bit of another guy to help with the return. Yeah. They've taken a look at freshman Caden Kennedy in that spot, which he's kind of limited on some snaps he can take with playing JV as well. But it tells you that's an element. They're looking for a speed guy, a guy who can hit a hole and a little bit of a read. And maybe they're still searching there, putting Collier back at that position this week.
You bet.
Kudos for him, though, for showing up yesterday after practice and working on his own.
High snap. Turnover, and recovered by the Bearcats. It looked like Hillis had a shot at it and missed at it. Then a couple of Tigers missed it. And policed up by number 22, Mason Keena. So it'll now be second and a little bit, plus a lot.
Ed, a situation there. We've had a quarterback that's had his struggles this year, and his game is all about timing. You've got to help the kid out. Give him something he can handle. And it's tough enough against this defense because they're fast and they're mean, and he is going to be running for his life some tonight. Give him a little help.
Well, it's that speed of that defensive line that contributes to that bad snap because that center's trying to hurry and get in position. Pass across the middle, a little low, unable to be hauled in by Braxton Greenfield. Would have been good for about 7 yards. So brings up 3rd and 25 from the Bearcat 15-yard line. Collier bringing in the play.
A tad low on the throw, but one, if you're a Dexter guy, you got to have that ball right there. Now you put your quarterback in a 3rd and not even close to manageable.
Braxton just a sophomore, so new to varsity action as well. CJ Green in motion. We got a flag and a whistle. Probably going to be against the Bearcats. There's the false start. Actually, I think in high school they call it illegal procedure, but it's the same penalty. Same net result. Instead of 3rd and 23, we're going to have a 3rd and 28 from the 10.
Well, now you're in a 3rd and 28, a play it safe kind of call, and get positive yards away from the end zone, punt it away. Not where we wanted to be at all in this drive.
No. A drive that started on the 27-yard line.
Yeah, and it's now on the 10.
Right. Hillis looks across the crossing pattern. Peyton Hillis a little out in front of him, but it's not like Hayden Hillis had any time to wait on Hillis or Peyton to get on across the field as the defense was there.
Rogers, the linebacker, sitting right in the middle of that field, could have very easily had a pick right there. That went right through the hands. And that would have been an ugly one, possibly for a pick 6 there, because he had the right side of the field, the upper part of the screen there, all to himself. Now Van Slyke punt this out of his end zone.
Snap. A good kick from Parker. 35 and dies. Then gets a few more yards. Going to roll dead at the Bearcat 40. So a 30-yard punt. Good coverage there from the punt team. Bobby, this game is brought to you in part by 1 Mile Smile Dentistry in Dexter. At 1 Mile Smile, they enjoy all aspects of dentistry. You name it, they can do it. Cleanings, fillings, dentures, root canals, extractions, or implants. Dr. Sire strives to be affordable, accommodating, and friendly. Call for an appointment or consultation at 573-624-8236 or visit them at 1 Corporate Drive off 1 Mile Road in Dexter. We see Rogers in motion. Russell looking to pass. Finds number 10, Tillman out in the flat. Breaks a couple tackles. Wrapped up finally at the 22-yard line by C.J. Green. So gain of 16.
Ed, I'm a little puzzled again. The Dexter defensive line, you look at them, we're still about a yard off the ball when that thing was snapped last snap. Now, number 77, Micah Harp, he has moved up where he has been probably a good yard and a half to almost 2, it seems like, off the ball. He has got up on the line, but I still think there's some more room to get up in their face, get a chance to get off the ball a little better, put pressure on their old line.
There's the handoff to Alexander. He cuts it back up. Brought down after about an 8-yard gain at the 15-yard line. Alex Townsend for the Bearcats on the tackle.
Again, at the bottom of your screen, you got single coverage down here. Keep an eye on that one. They got Hamilton versus Driscoll.
Handoff again up the middle to Rogers, Jamarian Rogers.
Good job,
Could be
Austin
good
guy.
for first downs. He's brought down at about the 11. And number 44, Austin Guy on the tackle for the Bearcats.
Ed noticed right there, Austin guys moved down to the bottom of the screen. Here's a possible blitzing linebacker.
Here he comes. We'll try to seal off that end. Tigers did a good job of catching him, and Jamarian Rogers gets around the corner and into the end zone for another touchdown. It's 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns for the Tigers. 5 minutes to go. The Bearcats find themselves down 18-0. So, yeah, Austin Guy, he came in more as a defensive end. Got the first guy, but he had 2 more Tigers right there in front of him, and there's 3 guys on Austin, and he doesn't get into. And Jamarian Rogers just went right around him and then outran the rest of the defense.
Yeah, and I love the thought from Dexter, bring the speed off the edge, try to get a blitz and get upfield.
Yeah. There,
Good
Jamarian
thoughts.
Rogers walks in for a 2-point conversion to make it 20-0. And so with that, we're going to take a quick break. You're watching Bearcat Football Live on YHC TV.
Exceeding your expectations is what they strive for at Watkins & Sons Funeral Home. They know facing the loss of a loved one is one of the most trying times a person must face. When Earl Watkins founded Watkins & Sons in 1936, his mission was to provide quality, professional service. The family business is in its 3rd generation and continues that mission today. Watkins & Sons Funeral Home, proudly serving the communities of southeast Missouri, with locations in Dexter, Puxico, and Bloomfield.
Oh, we're back. Excuse me. So again, we see Townsend and Collier, 23-5, deep for the Bearcats, and number 14, Billy Cobb, kicking for the Tigers. Short kick this time, and it gets out of bounds at the 33-yard line. So the Bearcats take over at their 33-yard line. Looked like the Tigers just try to catch the Bearcats sleeping there and see if they might be able to sneak one on. It wasn't really a true onside attempt.
Heads up played right there by number 9, Jacob Medler. Kick was over his head, headed out of bounds. He did put a block on the Caruthersville pursuer there of the ball to make sure he couldn't get to it. When you know you can't catch it and you think it's going out, don't let them have a chance and just let it go.
Yeah, prevent the other guy.
That's right.
And we got a illegal procedure. And so 1st down and 10 from the 35 for the Bearcats with 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Down 20-0. Or as they say up north, nothing.
I formation for the Bearcats, man in motion here.
Hand off to Keena. Gets around 1, wrapped up by that outside linebacker, number 20, Micah Rogers, the senior, and brings Keenan down after a 4-yard gain. But Keena had a lot of green in front of him if Rogers does not make that tackle.
Well, at least the Bearcats right here, they get a 4-yard gain on 1st down. I believe that may be the first positive yards of the night for them. Now you're 2nd and manageable here, so you've started already a progressive deal of moving the ball right here on 1st.
You get 4 yards on every down, you'll score a touchdown.
That's right.
Eventually. Green in motion.
That's Hillis up the middle.
Hillis keeps it, goes up the middle for a gain of about 3. So he's...
the last broadcast we had here at Dexter moved the ball well on 1st down, but it was always what got him on 2nd down. Now Dexter's sitting at a 3rd and 3. And they got passed down that 2nd down hiccup. Let's see if they can pick up a 1st down here if they go back to the I. Looks like he'll be under center in the I.
Austin got the fullback position. Here comes Keena. Gets out, 1st down, driving, stopped at the 49, So a gain of 7 for Mason Keena, and Dexter gets their first down of the evening.
You know, that's workhorse for Dexter this year, Mason Keena. I mean, boy, he has been Mr. Bearcat all over the offense. Dexter's first down of the night.
Green in motion. Again to Keena. Cuts back up. Finds the seam. Grinds out 10. Maybe just shy of the first down. We'll see the spot because he's right on the line. And they're going to say he's just short. So second, less than a yard.
And the game plan may quickly come for the Bearcats. Keep everything in close and tight because that's where it was, that possession.
Yes.
And give it to the smallest man on the field, and hopefully he just squeezes through.
Did a good job looking like everything was going to go off the tackle, and Keena cut back up off the guard and found that seam. And now it's Galston Guy just bounds outside, turns the corner, puts his head down. Another 7-yard gain. Call that a 9-yard gain and another first down for the Bearcats. And Bearcats have 1st and 10 at the Tiger 33. A couple of whistles, and we got timeout Caruthersville. With that timeout, we're going to take another break. You're watching Bearcat Football Live on YHC TV.
Folks, if you've not been to the Winchester Place, come in and take a look at this facility. You don't know what you have missed.
We are very proud of this facility. A lot of people do not realize we're here, what we can offer to them, and what a facility we have. And we would like to have people come by anytime and tour us. You won't find a better place to live or better staff to take care of you anywhere southeast Missouri. I'll guarantee it.
We are located at 400 Winchester Drive. Come down Bowman, and we sit on the corner of Bowman and Winchester.
Here at Santee Small Engine in Malden, we're ready to serve you. We've provided sales and service to hundreds in the region and are committed to delivering on every step of a sale. We have parts and service most manufacturer brands, including warranty work. Jordan's always ready to make a deal on Exmark zero-turn lawnmowers, which are preferred 2-to-1 by landscape pros. And Phil, our pickup and delivery man, is ready to deliver for you. Come on out to Santee Small Engine on J Highway, west of Malden.
And welcome back. Bobby, you're just getting ready to say before we had to take a break.
Well, you know, nothing I'd love more than to see Big Austin Guy put his head down and just lower the boom on a guy. He is a person Dexter has to get going this season. You know, last week's broadcast on the Current River broadcast, I heard those guys say at one point he's only got 3 yards rushing in the game, pretty far into that game.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm a Dexter coach, I would love to have that recording and play it in that kid's head for about 7 days straight to see if that just gives him a little fire to come out and run like a madman on Friday night. Because he's got the size, he's got the power, he's got the speed.
Illegal procedure on the Bearcats. Had to back it up, make it 1st and 15 from the Tiger 38-yard line.
The one thing that's been the tough, you know, was talking about Guy. This is his first year running the football. Experience means a lot for a kid like that.
Absolutely. Collier in motion. And this time Hillis grinds out 3 back to the 35 as the Tigers were in the backfield waiting to receive the pitch.
That play looked to be all Hillis and Crockett trying to grab him and just push the pile forward on that. A little bit of miscommunication with the Bearcats on it.
Hillis under center. Keena in the backfield. Guy at fullback. Hand off to Keena. Met in the backfield. Stopped short of the line of scrimmage. Be a loss of 1. Bring up 3rd and 3. Or check that. 3rd and 13. And Jamarion Rogers, number 11 on the tackle, or the stop.
Ed, right now, Caruthersville sitting on a goal line defense. I'd love to see Dexter run a little pick play with a tight end and wide receiver, get a 5 and out to a tight end for a nice gain here. If they're going to stack it in that tight all night long, you got to run something to keep them off their toes. 6 men on the line right now, and 2 guys looking like an outside backer ready to blitz.
And Hillis saw that his offense was not lined up correctly, and he was not going to get the play off. Wisely calls timeout. So with that timeout, we're going to take another quick break. You're watching Bearcat Football Live on YAC TV.
The Ford Summer Bash is going on right now at Baldwin Ford Lincoln. Like this 19 Fiesta for under $14,000, a 19 Fusion under $20,000, or how about a 19 Mustang under $25,000. Baldwin Ford Lincoln, home of the lifetime warranty.
Ask for Stoddard County Title and Escrow to handle your next closing. Dustin Mayer, Joe Watson, and the staff at Stoddard County Title have over 50 years of combined experience in the title and legal industry. The purchase of a home or farm is often a family's biggest investment, and Stoddard County Title and Escrow will put your mind at ease. Stoddard County Title shares a location with Mayer Law Office and can prepare a beneficiary deed, contract, seller financing documents, or transact a 1031 exchange. Before your next purchase goes under contract, ask to have Stoddard County Title handle the closing. They are your trusted name for title insurance.
Oh, hit from the blind side right as he was getting ready to throw. So fortunate to get that away. Otherwise, it looked like it probably would have been a fumble, the hit that Hayden took from number 30, who went untouched, Jeremiah Hollywood.
Ed, I love the play call. A little quicker clock in the quarterback's head, maybe. I love the play call, getting away from that line. Maybe something a little quicker, but very creative right there, going the out right there. Trying to get it close out of bounds, get it upfield.
Okay, so no punt. Hillis in the shotgun, but 3 seconds, 2, and the snap. Coming across the middle was Alex Townsend, complete at the 26-yard line, going to be about 2 yards shy of the first down as he needed to get across the 24. So Tigers will take over on their 21-yard line, 1st and 10, but good to see a completed pass from the Bearcats. And it's like you said, it was a little quicker, Bobby. Unfortunately, when you have a quick pass, you don't get as deep.
Well, it's a quick hitter, but, you know, the great thing there, Hillis got a feel for a quick strike, a completion. That hopefully will be something Dexter builds on as this game goes on.
Russell. And the flea flicker gets it to number 10, Charles Tillman, who has some quickness, and he's so darn elusive. He just sidesteps tacklers left and right and gets all the way out from the 21 all the way to the 48-yard line for a 27-yard gain.
Ed Camden Riley thought he had a big hit coming right there. He come in for the hit, and Tillman just quickly just sidestepped him and said, "I'll see you later."
Russell looking, going deep. And there it was. Number 9, Dundee Hamilton ran right past the defender, Braxton Greenfield. And an easy walk into the end zone after that with 22.3 seconds left in the half. Tigers up top, 26-0. And again, they'll line up for 2, the 2-point conversion. Braxton was step for step for about the first 15 yards. And then Dundee's speed overcame the gap.
It's a tough team to defend right here, Ed. You know, they've got speed at receiver. They've got a big offensive line. Very skilled quarterback.
Russell Keeps got everybody going left and right, and then into the end zone he went right up the middle. And so with that, Tigers 28-0, 22 seconds to go in the first. We're going to take a quick break to watch a Bearcat football live on YHC TV.
At Glen Sain, we're going to sell more Chevrolet cars and trucks between now and January the 1st than we've ever sold before. Listen to this. New Chevrolet Malibu, 19,458, $99 down, $299 a month. A 2019 Silverado, list price $48,080, your cost $34,970. What a savings. GlenSainParagould.com, best price, best service. Glen Sain, God bless our troops.
Why is Vision Source Dexter Family Eye Care different? Our office is doctor-owned, and we view our patients as part of our family. Whether it is the latest in fashion eyewear, the newest contact lenses, or total eye health care, we have one simple vision: to help people see. Using the latest technology, our Vision Source doctors can prescribe the most accurate eyewear, contact lens, and detect early stages of diabetes, heart disease, and hypertension. Experience the most caring and personalized eye care in the area and visit us at Dexter Family Eye Care.
And we're back. Deep kick this time to Collier at his 13-yard line. Looks to get to the middle. Hit by number 50, Desmond Davis at the 27-yard line. Gain of about 15. Big hit on Collier. A little slow getting up.
Ed,
so with that, we're going to take another quick break. You're watching Bearcat Football Live on YHC TV.
The best quality meets the best price at Boot Heel Boots and Shoes in Malden. They specialize in boots with the most popular brands: Justin, Ariat, Red Wing, Double H, Dan Post, Muck, and more. Work, hunting, or Western boots, they've got them all, as well as a nice selection of boots for kids. They're not just a boot store. They carry the favorite women's brands with Clark, Bourne, and Merrill. And they have the popular Chaco brand and a wide selection of accessories for the whole family.
Bobby, you want anything to drink? I'll be right back.
Come see us at Boot Heel Boots and Shoes, Highway 25 North, Malden.
For the best service in air conditioning, it's AirTech Heating and Air in Dexter. They service both commercial and residential customers and provide additional services including plumbing, electrical, and appliance repair. AirTech is a Carrier Factory authorized dealer and currently offering rebates, providing you extra savings towards a new AC unit. Has served the area since 1960. Now led by NATE certified Jason Johnson. He holds the highest certification in the heating, cooling, and refrigeration industry. Call today to get the expert service of AirTech in Dexter.
All right, guys, we're back. They got Ryan Collier up and off the field there. We will try to keep an update on him as we can. There's the snap straight to Keena. He is going to be hit for loss.
Boy, Bobby, you can hear Caruthersville hits all the way up here. You know they're bringing a heat every time they make a tackle.
That will take us to the end of the first step with a score of 28-0, Caruthersville Tigers.
So with that, we'll make another break, take another break. You're watching Bearcat Football Live on YHC TV.
If you or your loved one has disabilities that cause you to need a little help, Boot Hill Area Independent Living Services can provide the assistance you need. At Bales, we want you to have control of your life and assist you in thriving in an independent lifestyle. The Consumer Directed Services Program allows you, the consumer, to choose who assists you in conducting your daily activities. Bales serves Stoddard, Dunklin, New Madrid, and Pemiscot counties. Call or visit our office in Kennett to see how we can help you maintain your independence.
When you connect with high-speed internet from New Wave Communications, you unlock all kinds of possibilities. More gaming, more streaming and viewing, more ways to keep in touch, more ways to learn. And best of all, adding New Wave internet to your current television package won't cost a lot more thanks to New Wave's bundle discounts. In fact, if you're paying another provider for internet, switching to New Wave will probably save you money. Call or go to newwavecom.com to find more ways to bundle and save.
I got team. Hey, welcome back. I'm hearing myself in my left ear. Thanks to our good friend Brett Dorton. We got some stats we'll share with you this quarter. And there's a turnover picked up by Tigers and into the end zone. 11 seconds into the second quarter.
Yeah, the good news for Dexter, we did get a completion. The other good news is after the fumble, there is a flag. It's going to come back. Nice reception. Turns, gets upfield. Unfortunately, the Caruthersville guy just got lower than he did and made a good hit on him.
Yes.
He is up and okay after the hit.
We did see Ryan Collier come off the field. Dr. Gibbon down on the sidelines talking with him now. So as we get an update, we'll be happy to share that. And so waved off the penalty. So I didn't see what the call was. I just saw that they waved it off.
It looked earlier like he was kind of rubbing the left side of his neck, kind of pointing to it just then us on the sideline. Maybe back around his neck, left side of the head. I'm not sure there, but it seems to be that's the area they concentrated the most on him.
Okay. So the touchdown will stand. Tigers in the 2-point conversion attempt. Stacking everybody inside. Russell hands it to Rogers. Turns up. There he is. To make the score 36-0 with 11:49 to go here in the first half.
He had a couple of numbers real quick in the first half for Dexter. Mason Keena, 7 runs for 19 yards. Austin Guy, 1 for 9. And Hayden Hillis, 2 for 6. Hillis, 5 attempts, 1 completion for 10 yards for Dexter and offense. Defensively, Guy has 3 tackles, and Collier 3 and Foster 2 for the Dexter Bearcats.
Yeah, just looking at the team comparisons here. First down, Caruthersville had 11. The Bearcats had 2. We saw them right there before the break. 8 rushing, first downs, 3 passing. Caruthersville 12 rushes for 120 yards. Bearcats 11 for 39. And so, and the Bearcats have lost 17 yards on the rush, so a net of 22 positive yards. So just dominating defensively and offensively. Total net yards in the first quarter, Caruthersville 204, Dexter Bearcats 32.
Ed freshman Caden Kennedy back deep in Collier's place. He'll take this kick return from about his 7-yard line. Going to come up past the 20 and have it to the 22-yard line there for Dexter.
Good open field tackle there. Although there's a couple of Tigers closing in also. See Ryan's older brother Garrison coming around. I'm sure he's getting an update to run to his mama.
Looks like 2 flags on the play right here, Ed. Both sitting at the 38 and 36 respectively.
A chop block against Dexter. And then we'll see if there's another, or maybe that's 2 flags for the same penalty. Or where they're going to assess it from.
And, you know, and real
They
quick.
assessed it from the 35. So they'll back it up, and the Bearcats will take over on their 20. So not a chop block, but an illegal block below the waist.
But, Ed, real quick, while we're waiting on this play to come in, what a great sight to see. Several Dexter players this year. I see Ethan Stevens out on the sideline. I've seen several former players actually coming through the sideline and coming back, being part of the Bearcat organization and community. What a great sight to see.
You bet. Well, and it takes that type of commitment. Hey, and we're going to have an illegal formation as the Bearcats did not get set before the snap. You know, when you're got a constant turnover in your team, it's the people from the community that come in and help the coaching staff. That's where your continuity comes in. But Ethan Stevens, just a tremendous career. Dad helping out on the coaching staff now. Also, his dad was an all-state running back. I think 88, 87, somewhere along those lines.
And what a tremendous testament to Coach Spixley and what he does, what he means here. You know, I've heard in the past it's not always been that case where you're working back at different sports to be here, but boy, the kids feel sure like it now.
Hillis rolls out, complete the Greenfield, and Braxton Greenfield brought out of bounds at they say he stepped out at the 48. So a 33-yard pass concluding the yards after the catch from Hayden Hillis to Braxton Greenfield.
Ed, very creative and off upset. We have not seen that play this year with the
right.
chips all in motion. A very tough play. Let's give credit to Hillis first. Tough throw against his body. And then Greenfield having to get his back turned, catch that thing, high point the ball, get his feet down and cut up field for a big game for the Bearcats. Nice play.
Hillis again from the shotgun.
Oh.
Pass looked like it was intended for number 3, Welton.
A little off the mark there.
Helton, excuse me.
A little off the mark. Seems like Dexter is trying to find rhythm for Hillis right here. They're committing to the pass with 36-0 score. But Hillis had a little zip on that ball. It looks good coming out of his hand right now. Let's see if they build on that some.
And he gets some of those Tigers out of that box, which helps create a little bit more time for Hillis back there. Because, you're down 36 points. You got to kind of say, we don't have time to go with the run. And there, Keenan hit at the line of scrimmage for no gain, but instead of the pass setting up the run, or the run setting up the pass, you've got to be in passing situations more often when you got to make up 5 scores.
You know, sometimes up here you hear a lot, and we heard the frustration of the Dexter coaches up here in the box. You know, you've got Caruthersville now in a 4-man front, and we just didn't get a whole lot of push on the line right there for a block.
Right.
They're looking for the matchup, hit the double team, bust up a hole right here. Again, you got a 4-man line. Let's see if Dexter can get some push.
Hillis again looks to his right. Evades one, and then another. No place to go, but he's looking. Gets gets the ball away right before he's hit, helped up by number 50, Desmond Davis. So it brings up a 4th and 10 from the Bearcat 48-yard line, and we see Parker Van Slyke coming on the field for the punt.
Ed, I believe I made the sound effects right there for Hayden Hillis with the hit he just took. He took a big boy's hit right there on that play, trying to elude tacklers of Caruthersville.
Well, and those Tigers, they never gave up on the play. Hillis evaded one, went the other way, and there was a Tiger. He turned around again, and 50 had not given up, and then he makes the play. Van Slyke, good kick. Dead bounce. So Tigers are going to take over on their 24-yard line. So we'll see what Caruthersville has in mind. Obviously, they had a very good game plan, scripted, and pretty well follow the script verbatim. We'll see if they continue the script, or they would get to try some creative things, or what? But
well, you know, right now, Ed, I'm saying they are a very, very physical team in everything they do. You know, running on and off the field, making a tackle, the snaps, everything they are doing right now is very, very physical and coming out and just looking for the extra yard.
And Russell faked the handoff to Hamilton. Now he scrambles, turns back, scrambles again, and brought down at the line of scrimmage. Aiden Walters, number 66, on the tackle for the Bearcats.
Three wide at the bottom of your screen here.
Russell.
Good hit.
Pass intended for number 9. Dundee Hamilton.
C.J. Green met him immediately when the ball got there. He got there. One of the best plays by a defensive back probably by Dexter this year of his timing on a pass.
Russell comes across the middle. Number 30, Jeremiah Hollywood, the junior, and complete. A gain of about 18 out to the 42-yard line. Tigers all checking their wrists, getting the play. Back to Hollywood in the flat. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Play really set up well there by Caruthersville. The lineman just barely gave a touch, released. They were going to be out in front of that play for a huge gain if it's completed.
Yes. And off to number 11, Rogers. Grinds out close to the first down. They're going to spot him right at the mark.
You know, Ed,
going to be just shy by inches.
Noticing something Caruthersville just did in their offense.
We're going to get an official measurement. He's asking for the referees, asking for the chain.
There is something there I'm picking up. Dexter may take note from that. They let 4 Dexter linemen just go straight after the quarterback, the quick hitter for the pass. If they put 6 in the box again, you better believe I'd remember that play. Let those 6 come toward the quarterback, and the rest of my team is out blocking 5 guys down the field. That may be something Dexter wants to key on later in the game for that quick hitter screen pass outside to see if they can, turn one upfield and get loose.
So it looks like good for a first down. The markers turn to the 1.
Ed Collier is still sitting over here on the bench. The pads are still on, which is good news maybe, but he has not left that spot he's been the whole game since taking that hit.
Yeah, and we may not see him anymore, but certainly cautious to let him sit this second quarter, get him into halftime, maybe get a little better look at him. Big brother Collier or Garrison still talking with him. Rogers breaks a few tackles, brought down by Ryder Foster after a gain of 4, almost 5. Brings up 2nd and 6. Ball given to number 8. Jermaine Alexander, we've called his number several times. The elusive young man gets down to the 26-yard line. Gain of 18 and a first down for the Tigers.
Very good speed right there in motion. Good timing on the snap, the quarterback, the
And
hand.
We got another timeout, Dexter. With that, we're going to take another break. You're watching Bearcat Football Live on YAC TV.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
In Dexter, talk to State Farm agent Chris Brannon today.
If you're looking for the best place to pick up a pizza, might we recommend a place with pizza in the name? Call in to pick up a large 3-topping pizza for just $7.99 at Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
And welcome back. Coach Pixley had a talk with his defense. Obviously seeing something from the sidelines, wanted to share with his team.
Ed, they are stacked in tight to the top of the screen right here.
And there goes Rogers. Turns it upfield. First down. Knocked out of bounds at about the 11. They're going to bring it back, spot him at the 14. Camden Riley, number 4 on the tackle.
Bunch formation again.
They still got number 30 running out here by himself. Rogers cuts back up into the middle. And number 77 grabs him up, stands him up, and Malachi Harp brings him down.
Looked like Harp threw him to the ground. A lot of love there.
Gain of 5, so brings up, or 4, be 2nd and 6 from the 10, inside the 10. And there goes Rogers again, grinding. Gain of about 2. Austin Guy, number 44 on the tackle for the Bearcats.
You know, it looks like right now Dexter seems to be handling their own in that part of the field. And, you know, in the middle, they seem to be defending well. When that ball gets to the outside, that speed just seems to be taking over a little bit and kind of putting a hurting on them. Ed, real quick, I see Ryan Collier is now taking off his pads center on the sideline. He may be finished for the night.
Maybe. So penalty against the Bearcats. Makes it good for a first down, 1st and goal from about the 2 after the 5-yard penalty from the 7. Big fullback in for the Tigers. Russell gives it to Rogers. Hit immediately. And brought down by Austin Guy for no gain.
Defensively, Austin Guy is having a wonderful night right now for Dexter.
Riley Foster in on that stop also, but it was Guy that hit him at the line or behind the line of scrimmage. See Carter Pennington, number 33, came into the game for the Bearcats. Foster get a breather. Rogers was hit by Pennington but broke the tackle. And no signal, going to be shy of the first or the touchdown. So 3rd and goal from the 1. And it was 77, Malachi Harp on the stop. Malachi Harp starting to get a little excited down there. He's had a couple of big stops this series.
Playing with a good motor this game, and just being a junior, you can only imagine what this kid's strength and his size can be next year for Dexter.
And this time the handoff goes to number 20, Micah Rogers, and he's in for the touchdown with 4:41 to go in the first half. Tigers now up 42-0, and we'll see their 2-point conversion team come out onto the field. Check that. They are going to attempt the point after try. Cobb. We got number 12, Marquand Bogan, the holder. High, goes to Cobb, catches it, turns up, snuffed out at the 8-yard line, so the point after try, no good. And so with that, 4:41 to go in the first half. Tigers on top 42-0. So again, Bobby, this game is brought to you in part by Bagby Wealth Management. Bagby Wealth Management offers a wide array of financial planning services to clients in all stages and walks of life. We can assist you with wealth management, retirement planning, such as 401ks, college planning, estate planning, and business planning. When you're ready to pursue your investment goals or you're in need of advice beyond investing, call Bagby Wealth Management at 573-624-4771 or find them on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, or their website at bagbywealth.com. See the band starting to prep on the far side for their walk around this newly paved track. Kick goes to the up back. Number 24 on the return.
Good job, C.J. Green, covering that football up just as he's about to take the hit.
About a 20-yard return for C.J. He gets it up to the 39-yard line of the Bearcats. Or actually got it to the 40.
Well, last possession we seen the Bearcats were, a little bit more dedicated to the idea of passing the football. Hillis seemed to be getting a little bit of timing right here. Let's see if they can give him a good look on first down right here. Maybe even a fade route toward the 50-yard line would be nice.
Handoff to Mason Keena. He's hitting the backfield as number 50 was plugging the hole for the Desmond Davis for the Tigers. Number 9 also on that tackle, Dundee Hamilton.
Ed, I think we're going to sign our cameraman Tyler here up to go down there and catch passes. You should see him on this camera. Up
catch that camera quick. Inside handoff to Keena again. The Tigers are all over it. Number 50 again, Davis, at the line of scrimmage. Gain of about 2/3 of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 9. Hillis goes deep. Has a receiver caught. 23.
That's Alex
Townsend brought down at the 9-yard line for a 1st and goal.
You know,
So 50-yard pass. Excuse me.
I'll bring up the point again. Hillis is best when he has his timing. And, you know, he had a very good look. He had a drop back there. He wasn't rushed at all. Stood in there very comfortably in the pocket, and he delivered one right on time to Townsend. This quarterback looks really good when his timing's there. Dexter's just got to keep finding ways to do that for him all night.
Absolutely. I'm sure most quarterbacks tell you, if you give me enough time, I'll make a pass.
Absolutely, and he didn't have a ton of it, but boy, you know,
but he
just
had
give him a
enough.
look.
But he had enough. And there he breaks the
fight.
tackle, tries to get rid of it. Ball's on the ground. They're going to call it an incomplete pass.
Yeah, his arms seem to be going forward on that.
Yes.
Great job of him in the backfield, just fighting loose, keeping his head upfield.
So brings up 2nd and goal for the Bearcats. Hillis getting his shoe back on. And play clock just keeps on ticking as he's putting his shoe on.
Yeah, throw it off. He don't need that to throw a touchdown, does he?
I don't think so.
No, it's not a rule.
Not a requirement. Not a requirement. You're right. Ball on the ground. We got a scoop. And number 14, Billy Cobb, getting ready to have him a 91-yard scoop and score. His second. That's right. His second scoop and score for the evening. As the Bearcats' 3 turnovers have now turned into 3 touchdowns. 2 of them scoop and scores.
Just a really, really tough play to see happen for Dexter. You know,
yes,
you're moving the football, huge gain. You feel a little confidence going there, and then you cough one up right there near the goal line.
And it squibbles out to the far end, and there's nobody out there. They're not even diving on it. They just bend over, pick it up, and, oh, wow, look, everybody's on the other end of the field, and I'm just going to run for a touchdown. So, Bobby, winning on the football field doesn't happen by accidents. Players and coaches work throughout the long summer, conditioning for the rigors of competition, practice upon practice. The lessons learned by our Dexter students, athletes will, however, serve them well for a lifetime. Lessons of discipline and teamwork, hard work and commitment to excellence. At the Bank of Advance, we believe in the character that sports helps to build, and we're proud to help support athletes on the field and in the classroom. Bank of Advance, where a handshake still matters. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. So 2 minutes to go, 2:21 to go here in the first half. Tigers will be kicking to the Bearcats. See if the Bearcats can't build on a lot of positivity in that last series and get a score here right before the half.
Add another freshman into the game right here. Logan Josephate now stands at his own 10-yard line back there with Alex Townsend return. These 2 freshmen have been getting little small bites of action this year, which I think would be great for their development.
Short kick, caught in the air by the Bearcats, number 25, Michael Smith. Looked like his feet kind of slipped out from under him, but he may have been wanting those feet to kind of slip out from under him. As he's on that front line, he's there for hands, not for the return. And so it'll be 1st and 10 from the Bearcat 48-yard line.
Dexter looking for a little bit more positive traction here with 2:20 left for the half. You know, it's kind of an interesting situation. Do you come out throwing, stopping the clock here before the half, or do you try to run this clock down and try to, hog the clock the rest of the way to get yourself into the half?
Yes. You're looking for just positive yards. Here's Hayden. He fakes the handoff, grinds out 7 yards across the 45-yard line. Bring up 2nd and 3.
First time we've seen this tonight, and not a whole lot on the season. Very good play because everybody's been crashing on the back. So all not long, Hayden Hillis has not shown a whole lot of, willingness to run the ball. He pulls that thing back and goes right around the edge. Great play.
Yeah. Well, some of that Hillis not running maybe as of last year because the starting quarterback was more run-oriented and wound up with a broken collarbone twice in the season. And so I'm sure Coach is trying to limit his opportunities. Hand off the guy. Grinds out. Looked like he got a yard and brought back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to put him on the line of scrimmage. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And back to the point of Hillis on the football, it's not exactly his willingness maybe, but hopefully you have other athletes around you.
Yes.
Now, granted, we have other guys on the team who can play quarterback. He is still your starting quarterback, and you'd rather have him there. You got to pick and choose those spots, and that last play where he ran it was definitely a good one to pick and choose on.
You betcha. So 3rd and 3. Clock still ticking down to a minute.
3 wideouts again at the top of your screen.
Hand off to Keenan. Grinds out, gets across to the 38-yard line. Good for a first down.
Ed, right now we've got 51 seconds left. Dexter has no timeouts left in his half. They need to look for the quick hitter right here on first down. Let's throw that thing deep again. Let's give Hillis a chance to put himself on the board.
You betcha.
At the worst, it's an incomplete pass. You stop the clock in 2nd down. Well, maybe not the worst, but, if you don't complete it. We're not even going to mention the other part.
No. Here comes the blitz. Picked up by Hayden Hillis. And met at the line of scrimmage and then tackled by number 30, Jeremiah Hollywood. And so brings up 2nd and 10. And that's going to be the end of the half as we're now down to 7 seconds. And I don't see the Bearcats rushing to get another play called. So at the end of the first half, here at homecoming at Charles Bland Stadium, the visiting Caruthersville Tigers commanding lead 49-0 over to the hometown Dexter Bearcats. We're going to take some break, pay some bills, get some stats, and we'll see you back here in just a few moments.
A mainstay of Malden is now Downtown Furniture and Appliance at 122 South Madison, formerly Quality Center. New owners Jeff and Maya Oatsvall invite you to stop in at Downtown Furniture and Appliance for great deals on furniture, appliances, and mattresses. They carry the trusted brands of Maytag and Whirlpool, plus the #1 mattress seller, Serta Mattresses. And look over their showroom of furniture with Jackson and Cat Napper sections. They'll help you find the piece you're looking for. Stop in at Downtown Furniture and Appliance in Malden.
Exceeding your expectations is what they strive for at Watkins & Sons Funeral Home. They know facing the loss of a loved one is one of the most trying times a person must face. When Earl Watkins founded Watkins & Sons in 1936, his mission was to provide quality, professional service. The family business is in its 3rd generation and continues that mission today. Watkins & Sons Funeral Home, proudly serving the communities of southeast Missouri, with locations in Dexter, Puxico, and Bloomfield.
And folks, if you've not been to the Winchester Place, come in and take a look at this facility. You don't know what you have missed.
We are very proud of this facility. A lot of people do not realize we're here, what we can offer to them, and what a facility we have. And we would like to have people come by anytime and tour us. You won't find a better place to live or better staff to take care of you anywhere southeast Missouri. I'll guarantee it.
We are located at 400 Winchester Drive. Come down Bowman, and we sit on the corner of Bowman and Winchester.
Here at Santee Small Engine in Malden, we're ready to serve you. We've provided sales and service to hundreds in the region and are committed to delivering on every step of a sale. We have parts and service most manufacturer brands, including warranty work. Jordan's always ready to make a deal on Exmark zero-turn lawnmowers, which are preferred 2-to-1 by landscape pros. And Phil, our pickup and delivery man, is ready to deliver for you. Come on out to Santee's Small Engine on J Highway, west of Malden.
The Ford Summer Bash is going on right now at Baldwin Ford Lincoln. Like this 19 Fiesta for under $14,000, a 19 Fusion under $20,000, or how about a 19 Mustang under $25,000. Baldwin Ford Lincoln, home of the lifetime warranty.
Ask for Stoddard County Title and Escrow to handle your next closing. Dustin Mayer, Joe Watson, and the staff at Stoddard County Title have over 50 years of combined experience in the title and legal industry. The purchase of a home or farm is often a family's biggest investment, and Stoddard County Title and Escrow will put your mind at ease. Stoddard County Title shares a location with Mayer Law Office and can prepare a beneficiary deed, contract, seller financing documents, or transact a 1031 exchange. Before your next purchase goes under contract, ask to have Stoddard County Title handle the closing. They are your trusted name for title insurance.
At Glen Sain, we're going to sell more Chevrolet cars and trucks between now and January the 1st than we've ever sold before. Listen to this. New Chevrolet Malibu, 19,458, $99 down, $299 a month. A 2019 Silverado, list price $48,080, your cost $34,970. What a savings. GlenSainParagle.com, best price, best service. Glen Sain, God bless our troops.
Why is Vision Source Dexter Family Eye Care different? Our office is doctor-owned, and we view our patients as part of our family. Whether it is the latest in fashion eyewear, the newest contact lenses, or total eye health care, we have one simple vision: to help people see. Using the latest technology, our Vision Source doctors can prescribe the most accurate eyewear, contact lens, and detect early stages of diabetes, heart disease, and hypertension. Experience the most caring and personalized eye care in the area and visit us at Dexter Family Eye Care.
The best quality meets the best price at Boot Heel Boots and Shoes in Malden. They specialize in boots with the most popular brands: Justin, Ariat, Red Wing, Double H, Dan Post, Muck, and more. Work, hunting, or western boots, they've got them all, as well as a nice selection of boots for kids. They're not just a boot store. They carry the favorite women's brands with Clark, Bourne, and Merrill. And they have the popular Chaco brand and a wide selection of accessories for the whole family.
Come see us at Boot Heel Boots and Shoes, Highway 25 North, Malden.
For the best service in air conditioning, it's AirTech Heating and Air in Dexter. They service both commercial and residential customers and provide additional services including plumbing, electrical, and appliance repair. AirTech is a Carrier Factory authorized dealer and currently offering rebates, providing you extra savings towards a new AC unit. Has served the area since 1960. Now led by NATE certified Jason Johnson, he holds the highest certification in the heating, cooling, and refrigeration industry. Call today to get the expert service of AirTech in Dexter.
If you or your loved one has disabilities that cause you to need a little help, Boot Hill Area Independent Living Services can provide the assistance you need. At Bales, we want you to have control of your life and assist you in thriving in an independent lifestyle. The Consumer-Directed Services Program allows you, the consumer, to choose who assists you in conducting your daily activities. Bales serves Stoddard, Dunklin, New Madrid, and Pemiscot counties. Call or visit our office in Kennett to see how we can help you maintain your independence.
When you connect with high-speed internet from New Wave Communications, you unlock all kinds of possibilities. More gaming, more streaming and viewing, more ways to keep in touch, more ways to learn. And best of all, adding New Wave internet to your current television package won't cost a lot more thanks to New Wave's bundle discounts. In fact, if you're paying another provider for internet, switching to New Wave will probably save you money. Call or go to newwavecom.com to find more ways to bundle and save.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
In Dexter, talk to State Farm agent Chris Brannon today.
If you're looking for the best place to pick up a pizza, might we recommend a place with pizza in the name? Call in to pick up a large 3-topping pizza for just $7.99 at Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
A mainstay of Malden is now Downtown Furniture and Appliance at 122 South Madison, formerly Quality Center. New owners Jeff and Maya Oatsvall invite you to stop in at Downtown Furniture and Appliance for great deals on furniture, appliances, and mattresses. They carry the trusted brands of Maytag and Whirlpool, plus the #1 mattress seller, Serta Mattresses, and look over their showroom of furniture with Jackson and Cat Napper sections. They'll help you find the piece you're looking for. Stop in at Downtown Furniture and Appliance in Malden.
Exceeding your expectations is what they strive for at Watkins & Sons Funeral Home. They know facing the loss of a loved one is one of the most trying times a person must face. When Earl Watkins founded Watkins & Sons in 1936, his mission was to provide quality, professional service. The family business is in its 3rd generation and continues that mission today. Watkins & Sons Funeral Home, proudly serving the communities of Southeast Missouri, with locations in Dexter, Puxico, and Bloomfield.
And folks, if you've not been to the Winchester Place, come in and take a look at this facility. You don't know what you have missed.
We are very proud of this facility. A lot of people do not realize we're here, what we can offer to them, and what a facility we have. And we would like to have people come by anytime and tour us. You won't find a better place to live or better staff to take care of you anywhere Southeast Missouri. I'll guarantee it.
We are located at 400 Winchester Drive. Come down Bowman and we sit on the corner of Bowman and Winchester.
Here at Santee Small Engine in Malden, we're ready to serve you. We've provided sales and service to hundreds in the region and are committed to delivering on every step of a sale. We have parts and service most manufacturer brands, including warranty work. Jordan's always ready to make a deal on Exmark zero-turn lawnmowers, which are preferred 2-to-1 by landscape pros. And Phil, our pickup and delivery man, is ready to deliver for you. Come on out to Santee Small Engine on J Highway, west of Malden.
The Ford Summer Bash is going on right now at Baldwin Ford Lincoln. Like this 19 Fiesta for under $14,000, a 19 Fusion under $20,000, or how about a 19 Mustang under $25,000. Baldwin Ford Lincoln, home of the lifetime warranty.
Ask for Stoddard County Title and Escrow to handle your next closing. Dustin Mayer, Joe Watson, and the staff at Stoddard County Title have over 50 years of combined experience in the title and legal industry. The purchase of a home or farm is often a family's biggest investment, and Stoddard County Title and Escrow will put your mind at ease. Stoddard County Title shares a location with Mayor Law Office and can prepare a beneficiary deed, contract, seller financing documents, or transact a 1031 exchange. Before your next purchase goes under contract, ask to have Stoddard County Title handle the closing. They are your trusted name for title insurance.
At Glen Sane, we're going to sell more Chevrolet cars and trucks between now and January the 1st than we've ever sold before. Listen to this. New Chevrolet Malibu, $19,458, $99 down, $299 a month. A 2019 Silverado, list price $48,080, your cost $34,970. What a savings. GlenSaneParagle.com, best price, best service. Glen Sane, God bless our church.
Why is Vision Source Dexter Family Eye Care different? Our office is doctor-owned, and we view our patients as part of our family. Whether it is the latest in fashion eyewear, the newest contact lenses, or total eye health care, we have one simple vision: to help people see. Using the latest technology, our Vision Source doctors can prescribe the most accurate eyewear, contact lens, and detect early stages of diabetes, heart disease, and hypertension. Experience the most caring and personalized eye care in the area and visit us at Dexter Family Eye Care.
The best quality meets the best price at Boot Heel Boots and Shoes in Malden. They specialize in boots with the most popular brands: Justin, Ariat, Red Wing, Double H, Dan Post, Muck, and more. Work, hunting, or Western boots, they've got them all, as well as a nice selection of boots for kids. They're not just a boot store. They carry the favorite women's brands with Clark, Bourne, and Merrill. And they have the popular Chaco brand and a wide selection of accessories for the whole family.
Come see us at Boot Hill Boots and Shoes, Highway 25 North, Malden.
For the best service in air conditioning, it's AirTech Heating and Air in Dexter. They service both commercial and residential customers and provide additional services including plumbing, electrical, and appliance repair. AirTech is a Carrier Factory authorized dealer and currently offering rebates, providing you extra savings towards a new AC unit. Has served the area since 1960. Now led by NATE certified Jason Johnson, he holds the highest certification in the heating, cooling, and refrigeration industry. Call today to get the expert service of AirTech in Dexter.
If you or your loved one has disabilities that cause you to need a little help, Boot Hill Area Independent Living Services can provide the assistance you need. At Bales, we want you to have control of your life and assist you in thriving in an independent lifestyle. The Consumer Directed Services Program allows you, the consumer, to choose who assists you in conducting your daily activities. Bales serves Stoddard, Dunklin, New Madrid, and Pemiscot counties. Call or visit our office in Kennett to see how we can help you maintain your independence.
When you connect with high-speed internet from New Wave Communications, you unlock all kinds of possibilities. More gaming, more streaming and viewing, more ways to keep in touch, more ways to learn. And best of all, adding New Wave internet to your current television package won't cost a lot more thanks to New Wave's bundle discounts. In fact, if you're paying another provider for internet, switching to New Wave will probably save you money. Call or go to newwavecom.com to find more ways to bundle and save.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
In Dexter, talk to State Farm agent Chris Brannon today.
If you're looking for the best place to pick up a pizza, might we recommend a place with pizza in the name? Call in to pick up a large 3-topping pizza for just $7.99 at Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
A mainstay of Malden is now Downtown Furniture and Appliance at 122 South Madison, formerly Quality Center. New owners Jeff and Maya Oatsvall invite you to stop in at Downtown Furniture and Appliance for great deals on furniture, appliances, and mattresses. They carry the trusted brands of Maytag and Whirlpool, plus the #1 mattress seller, Serta Mattresses. And look over their showroom of furniture with Jackson and Cat Napper sections. They'll help you find the piece you're looking for. Stop in at Downtown Furniture and Appliance in Malden.
Exceeding your expectations is what they strive for at Watkins & Sons Funeral Home. They know facing the loss of a loved one is one of the most trying times a person must face. When Earl Watkins founded Watkins & Sons in 1936, his mission was to provide quality, professional service. The family business is in its 3rd generation and continues that mission today. Watkins & Sons Funeral Home, proudly serving the communities of Southeast Missouri, with locations in Dexter, Puxico, and Bloomfield.
Folks, if you've not been to the Winchester Place, come in and take a look at this facility. You don't know what you have missed.
We are very proud of this facility. A lot of people do not realize we're here, what we can offer to them, and what a facility we have. And we would like to have people come by anytime and tour us. You won't find a better place to live or better staff to take care of you anywhere Southeast Missouri. I'll guarantee it.
We are located at 400 Winchester Drive. Come down Bowman, and we sit on the corner of Bowman and Winchester.
Here at Santee Small Engine in Malden, we're ready to serve you. We've provided sales and service to hundreds in the region and are committed to delivering on every step of a sale. We have parts and service most manufacturer brands, including warranty work. Jordan's always ready to make a deal on Exmark zero-turn lawnmowers, which are preferred 2-to-1 by landscape pros. And Phil, our pickup and delivery man, is ready to deliver for you. Come on out to Santee's Small Engine on J Highway, west of Malden.
The Ford Summer Bash is going on right now at Baldwin Ford Lincoln. Like this 19 Fiesta for under $14,000, a 19 Fusion under $20,000, or how about a 19 Mustang under $25,000. Baldwin Ford Lincoln, home of the lifetime warranty.
Ask for Stoddard County Title and Escrow to handle your next closing. Dustin Mayer, Joe Watson, and the staff at Stoddard County Title have over 50 years of combined experience in the title and legal industry. The purchase of a home or farm is often a family's biggest investment, and Stoddard County Title and Escrow will put your mind at ease. Stoddard County Title shares a location with Mayor Law Office and can prepare a beneficiary deed, contract, seller financing documents, or transact a 1031 exchange. Before your next purchase goes under contract, ask to have Stoddard County Title handle the closing. They are your trusted name for title insurance.
At Glen Sane, we're going to sell more Chevrolet cars and trucks between now and January the 1st than we've ever sold before. Listen to this. New Chevrolet Malibu, 19,458, $99 down, $299 a month. A 2019 Silverado, list price $48,080, your cost $34,970. What a savings. GlenSaneParagle.com, best price, best service. Glen Sane, God bless our troops.
Why is Vision Source Dexter Family Eye Care different? Our office is doctor owned, and we view our patients as part of our family. Whether it is the latest in fashion eyewear, the newest contact lenses, or total eye health care, we have one simple vision: to help people see. Using the latest technology, our Vision Source doctors can prescribe the most accurate eyewear, contact lens, and detect early stages of diabetes, heart disease, and hypertension. Experience the most caring and personalized eye care in the area and visit us at Dexter Family Eye Care.
The best quality meets the best price at Boot Heel Boots and Shoes in Malden. They specialize in boots with the most popular brands: Justin, Ariat, Red Wing, Double H, Dan Post, Muck, and more. Work, hunting, or western boots, they've got them all, as well as a nice selection of boots for kids. They're not just a boot store. They carry the favorite women's brands with Clark, Bourne, and Merrill. And they have the popular Chaco brand and a wide selection of accessories for the whole family.
Come see us at Boot Heel Boots and Shoes, Highway 25 North, Malden. Come see us at Boot Heel Boots and Shoes, Highway 25 North, Malden. Come see us at Boot Heel Boots and Shoes, Highway 25 North, Malden.
And welcome back as we see the Bearcats lining up for the kick. Real quick, some talking with the some of the guys from line and gain crew, talking about the discipline of the Caruthersville Tigers on the sideline. And you know, Coach Jackson, he doesn't consistently have the winning seasons that he has without a lot of discipline. And so a testament to him and his crew. And as a result, with the players responding positively tonight, so no gain, brings up 3rd and 6. fortunate to have Assistant Superintendent Gavin Miller with us this evening. We're going to bring him on. We love to hear all about exciting things he has going on in his life. And here's Hillis going deep. Townsend complete again. Brought down at the 5-yard line. 42-yard pass completion. And the Bearcats find themselves, Bearcats first and goal. The second time Hillis and Townsend have connected for 40-plus yards this evening. But Gavin, again, thanks for taking some time to join us. Maybe we commenting on the new field, the track, and all the improvements with the concession stand locker room, but you know a lot more about all that than I do.
So you've noticed.
Well, rumor had it.
Yeah, rumor had it, yeah.
But it is a tremendous-looking field.
We are just tickled to death with what the community's allowed us to do, and we're blessed to have the facilities that we do, and it's not done yet.
Right.
We've got some more to do, and we have obviously another layer of asphalt to put on our track. And then they'll come back a couple weeks later and do some rubberizing and put the lanes and all that. So
now, because the track's going to come up even with the concrete interior. Right?
Yes, they actually.
Is that going to cover that also?
It'll go right to it.
Okay.
It'll just go right to it, and we have another 1.25 inch layer of asphalt and about a 1/4 inch of rubber. Well, they'll rubberize it and spray paint the lines and all that. But
I know a couple of guys that like to use the track. And, and kind of wondering when that might be available.
I was out here
asking
working
for a friend.
Yeah, I get that. I was out here working the other night, working in the garage over at the new field house, and there were 2 gentlemen walking the gravel track. Man, I was like, kudos to those guys. That's pretty solid to get out here it was hot and muggy, and they're out walking their track. So
yeah, that summertime heat's got to stay with us for 2 or 3 weeks into the fall this year.
Yeah.
Makes it brutal. But pass interference was the call, so it brings up 3rd down, 3rd and goal from the 2. Excuse me, now it's going to be 1st down, as it should have been an automatic 1st down, but the ball marker is still saying 3rd. But the scoreboard is saying 1st. We'll get it figured out. Greenfield in motion.
Get him in there.
And there's the mark. There's touchdown Dexter Bearcats with 3:01 to go here in the 3rd quarter. I was going to ask you about that, Gavin, too. The mercy rule, I thought it only took effect in the 4th, but it appears that in some situations there's a workaround
changed it where you can do, like in basketball, where coaches will agree at halftime, and I think this was the one night to probably, to take advantage of it. And
kick is up.
Nice kick.
Yeah, good. Nice kick there from Riley. Camden Riley on the kick. Make it 56-7 with 2:24 to go here in the 3rd quarter. But at this point in time, regardless, it's hard to get that many points.
Yeah.
Without turnovers.
Sure.
And so you're really just looking, hey, we have an opportunity to find some positive.
Yep.
Let's try some things and to build on for next week. And we can't undo, but we can learn.
Yeah.
And so, and it's homecoming. Enjoy your evening, kids, and we'll talk to you Saturday morning. Get ready to go to work.
That's right. And we've still got several weeks left of the season. A lot of positives can come from it, and we're hoping our last home game, I can look out and not see cranes or non-finished asphalt, and we've got some things still left to do. So.
So speaking of that, we everybody can see the field, and we've made some shots up of the new concession stand, which includes a visiting room, team locker room.
Yes.
We're going to asphalt, then rubberize the track. What else is included in this around campus that we can't necessarily see here from the press box?
Well, where you see the concession stand, that's actually our locker room and our junior high locker room. Our visiting team will take the old locker room, so
Good.
that's a positive. Well, we have all that asphalt, so visiting teams can park their buses down here. We put in a new door on the east side of the old locker room so they can walk right in. On campus, man, we've had a lot going on. Middle school's added about 7,000 square feet of band room and dry storage and an office for our OPA director. At the middle school, we're getting a new paved parking lot and some drainage out in front of middle school, and they're complete. Just, man, some few minor things. Got to put a speaker on a wall, a whiteboard on a wall. So, but the kids have been in the band room for the last 3 weeks, so that's been positive. The high school is pretty much complete. Our auditorium stage is being painted yesterday, today, and then probably finish up Monday. So the auditorium and the lobby at the high school going to be top notch. So I can't wait for our community to get in there and see that. Our ag department just got our power turned on from Ameren yesterday, so we're good to go in the new ag department with state-of-the-art welding stations, and we're really hoping to partner up with a particular business in town that wants to come out and maybe provide like a master welder to maybe start helping our kids help make a decision on where they might want to go to school or a tech school. Or so we've got some things at the high school in our ag department that's really exciting. And then Southwest, we have our preschool. They've got our steel beams up. They started laying our metal rafters today, and hoping to be on the roof at the preschool maybe within a month. And then
is that classroom facilities or
six classrooms. 4 of them will be designated for preschool.
Great.
And then 2 overflow because we are seeing a little bit of growth the last couple of years. And then over at Central is going to probably see outside of the stadium, as far as the visual, biggest improvement or add-on will be the gym.
Yes.
Over at Central. We're going to have about a 7,500 square foot size gym with seating. It'll seat about 600 people. And then we're moving our art and music out into the new facility in their own state-of-the-art classrooms. So we're just really. I'm a Dexter boy. I grew up here.
Couldn't tell by listening to you.
I love this community, and our bond issues pass overwhelmingly every time we go to the community, which tells me they love what they see here. And we've got a great staff right now, and our administration staff and building principals do an awesome job. We've got great spirit in our high school and middle school. We're just seeing a lot of great things right now.
Back to Central, your gymnasium's cafeteria. Now, will that just be cafeteria and kitchen space now?
For the first time in 29 years, it'll just be a cafeteria. There's a word I get confused, a cafeterium or something like that they
gymnasium cafeteria,
something of that nature. Mrs. Duncan, she always comes up with these terms of promoting we need a new gym. So and it makes sense, and we needed it. And
well, and you said it, the community obviously loves its school system and supports it. I'm a Flatlander. Grew up in Kennett.
Sure.
I'll die
that's
bleeding
okay.
black and gold. But, Dexter's the home to my son.
Sure,
and,
absolutely.
This is the only school system he's ever known.
Yep.
And so, but now he's wearing black and gold up in University of Missouri, Columbia.
Nothing wrong with that either.
As hard as I try to get him stay in the black and red to go to Southeast Missouri State, but he chose not to, and he's loving every minute of it. But as I've been in town, there's been the addition of the Bearcat Event Center.
Yes.
Again, that was a retiring bond issue that got extended.
Yes.
The community has recognized, the district and the leadership has always took it great advantage and to make sure everybody understood we have an opportunity here to continue basically just doing what's been done and bring some of the most premier facilities in southeast Missouri to our town here in Dexter.
I agree with you 100%. We've had great administration here that has taken the continuing bond issues and put in place the right facilities. And I've always bragged on how in between the two, typically 10 years, they've been good stewards of the money, and I think kept the buildings up, the facilities, and they've done a great job with keeping it in great shape to where you can add new things as opposed to always repairing new things.
Yes.
But
just as you have work in the Southeast Missouri athletic circuit from your son, whatever else, but just knowing that after the Bearcat Event Center, Cape Girardeau, Poplar Bluff, Jackson they found a way to invest and improve their facilities. Thinking, I get compliments. I've gotten compliments, not that I had anything to do with it, since I've been in town. How in the world did Dexter get the Bearcat Event Center? And now the football stadium comes in. We still don't have visiting seats on this side.
Yep.
But there's always room for improvement. Constant improvement.
Always.
Nothing's ever perfect. Constant improvement. And so, it just goes back to Dexter school system has always been so extremely supported.
Yeah.
By its community.
Hey, I sometimes like being the only one of something, and that would be it. We're probably the only school around that doesn't have bleachers, and it's worked for 50 years, so
and it'll work for 50 more
if we needed to,
at least. Absolutely.
What's that? Yes, he's got my vote. Find me a Class 3 school in Missouri that has a BEC
and a stadium
and this. And it's, do we want to win everything? Yes. And it's not about wins and losses. It's what we're being able to provide our student athletes.
Absolutely.
And brag when people do come into town.
Right.
I mean, when I've got buddies that come through Dexter, when they go back to Springfield for football reunions, they stop by and see me, and the first thing I go show them,
Absolutely.
And I love being able to show this off. And 2 weeks ago we had the 50s and 60s guys back with Coach Thrower and Coach Lee, and my dad was fortunate to play under Coach Thrower in the early 60s, and just the pride that you saw in some of the guys' eyes and the conversations that they had, they were amazed that we have this facility right here, and I just wish we could have had a finished product for them, but that they understood, and I can't wait. We are going to try to have I don't know how you do a grand opening or a ribbon cutting when you have so many different places. But the week of our last home game, we're going to try to have something on a particular evening, and there'll be more information that we'll get out, social media and the newspaper. But we're going to try to have one particular night where all building principals and people are all open. They can go and tour,
and come see your investment.
They can. The citizens can come see their investment,
Absolutely.
and that's important. And I do personally want to thank our community for supporting this. It's been a headache. I've never been part of a bond issue or a bond issue of this size, and it's been a learning experience for both Mr. Counts and myself, but we've gotten through it, and we're getting real close to seeing that first phase 100% complete.
Well, again, everybody that comes to town, and I'm blessed or I'm cursed, but I've been around Southeast Missouri, all four corners, the region, and know a lot of people, and everybody continues to reach out to let me know how much they are impressed I just want to take the opportunity to share that with you and allow you to, carry that bucket with you as you talk to your peers and the administration.
Oh, yeah. Well, I know after that first game against St. John, see, they were one of the first schools south of St. Louis, out of that south of Fox area that got a turf field. And they use a competing business that they're competitors against the group that put our field in. And they've had it for about 12 or 13 years and looking into putting a new turf on, not any construction, and they came down and played. And then Mr. Counts and I were at a meeting the following Wednesday, and superintendents said, bring all your information on your company that put your field in. So we thought that was pretty cool. And then we played New Madrid, our next home game, and they are currently getting ready to go to their community, I believe, in the spring for a bond issue to upgrade and fix some things. And about a month ago, they were not going to do anything to their football field. Well, on Monday after we played them, superintendent called and had a conversation with Mr. Counts. So I now think that might be part of their bond issue. So
I hear I'll say short bits, but I do believe it's being discussed down in Kennett.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
I don't recall when their next renewal or extension bond is, but I think it's within the next couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
And they were excited about Dexter having it because it was going to allow them to help carry the message down to Kennett and say, look, this can be done in Southeast Missouri at schools our size.
And actually, Kennett played a big role in us choosing CTS, the performance group that is kind of our general contractor. They've been in Kennett for 9 years.
Okay.
So they've been, they had 3 phases
right.
of a bond issue, and they even had to raise taxes and overwhelmingly passed. And so they helped us kind of get in touch with CTS, and we toured a lot of their facilities about this time last year.
Right.
And heck, I went to Joplin last October 1st and toured a couple schools over there for our ag and for a stadium. And so we did our research, and we're blessed again that the community voted this through. And
well, on behalf of the community, we applaud all of you guys and the effort you put into it, and the time, the willingness to share information with all of us, so we all had a better understanding of the opportunity and now the realization of that opportunity. So with a minute and 28 to go, Bearcats first down. Can't do this on the radio because nobody would have known what was going on.
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever been a part of this, so this is a little different.
When there's a picture, you don't have to describe every little thing happening on the field.
So what you're saying is Rob and Jason, they're better than you guys, or how does that work?
I tell everybody, if you don't like listening to me, then just mute me and turn on the radio. At least you'll get to see what they're trying to tell you.
Yeah.
But I tell Rob and Jason, I said, you guys are blessed because nobody knows if you're telling the truth or not.
Yeah, but we can't stretch the truth here.
Yeah, if I call, Tyler Wagner, if I call him Gavin Miller, Tyler Wagner's grandma is going to let me know about it.
Yeah, that's right. Oh,
Now, wait a minute, number 7 is.
Yeah.
But nobody on the radio, they don't know who made the tackle other than what they're told.
Growing up, listening to KMOX or 97.9 out of Sykeston, I was a big Cardinals fan, and I'd get excited about Jack Buck and Mike Shannon. He'd say, swing and a long one. Then I'd see the highlights on the news that night.
Pop up.
Regular can of corn.
Yeah, absolutely. So, that's going to be conclude this game as we're down to under 5 seconds. And congratulations to the Caruthersville Tigers for just an impressive performance tonight. And wish them safe travels home. Gavin, thank you very much for your
guys.
time.
Again, thank you to our community for all they've allowed us to do.
You bet.
Thank you.
We're going to take a quick break, get our final stats, pay some bills. We'll be right back.
For the best service in air conditioning, it's AirTech Heating and Air in Dexter. They service both commercial and residential customers and provide additional services including plumbing, electrical, and appliance repair. AirTech is a Carrier Factory authorized dealer and currently offering rebates, providing you extra savings towards a new AC unit. Has served the area since 1960. Now led by NATE certified Jason Johnson, he holds the highest certification in the heating, cooling, and refrigeration industry. Call today to get the expert service of AirTech in Dexter.
If you or your loved one has disabilities that cause you to need a little help, Boot Hill Area Independent Living Services can provide the assistance you need. At Bales, we want you to have control of your life and assist you in thriving in an independent lifestyle. The Consumer Directed Services Program allows you, the consumer, to choose who assists you in conducting your daily activities. Bales serves Stoddard, Dunklin, New Madrid, and Pemiscot counties. Call or visit our office in Kennett to see how we can help you maintain your independence.
When you connect with high-speed internet from New Wave Communications, you unlock all kinds of possibilities. More gaming, more streaming and viewing, more ways to keep in touch, more ways to learn. And best of all, adding New Wave internet to your current television package won't cost a lot more thanks to New Wave's bundle discounts. In fact, if you're paying another provider for internet, switching to New Wave will probably save you money. Call or go to newwavecom.com to find more ways to bundle and save.
And welcome back again. Congratulations to the Caruthersville Tigers. Very impressive performance, but they are a district contender year in and year out and have been for over a decade. Coach Jackson just really has a good program going on down in Caruthersville, and the players, the kids, continue to pour out and support it and get his athletes on the field. So again, 56-7. We want to wish them safe travels home. Bearcats struggled tonight, and they had some untimely, well, they're always untimely and unfortunate turnovers, two of them resulting in scooping scores, and then another one led right to a touchdown on the second series or possession for the Bearcats, and really put them in a hole, insurmountable hole, which made the allow the second half to go extremely quick. And again, we want to say thanks to Gavin Miller, assistant superintendent, coming up and giving us a little more detailed explanation of everything that's going on, and thank the community for the support that it continues to show to the Dexter schools. But, Bobby, you got the stats there. If you want to hit just some of the highlights, that'd be great.
Yeah, real quick, we will start with, one of the biggest positives. The numbers don't look as good as the play did tonight. Hayden Hillis was 5 of 15 for 149 yards through the air. In my opinion, probably his best game he's quarterbacked all year. Not necessarily completions, attempts, but his looks. A lot of good reads, a lot of good zip on the ball, even some tough passes. Very good timing with Townsend on a couple of deep passes, another deep pass. This kid finding rhythm. You're going into next week playing Kennett. Good game by Hillis.
Right.
Very good. That's the best positive we saw right off the bat was his play. Again, he was 5 for 15 for 149 yards. His long was a 50-yard pass. On the ground, it was Mason Keena led the way, 17 attempts for 34 yards. Hillis, 8 attempts for 29. Austin Guy, 5 attempts for 28. And Townsend, 1 for 20. Another good look on reverse right there. Getting the ball into Townsend's hand, shot it up the left side there. Quick burst of energy. Another thing to take away from this game from Dexter is, that kid did well when the ball was in his hands tonight. Individually on the pass, and Townsend had 3 receptions, 109 yards. Ed, when was the last time we had a 100-yard receiver?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A lot of good timing, a lot of good looks. Hillis to Townsend. Remember that going into next week's game. Unfortunately, I think you said you were skipping out on us. But I will remember that next week's game. How does that connection, spill over to next week? Good thing to keep an eye on. Also, Braxton Greenfield had 2 receptions for 40 yards. His longer 33-yard pass. Defensively, Austin Guy, 6 tackles. Ryder Foster, 4. Michael Harp, 3. And Ryan Collier, 3 in a shortened game. For the flip side on Caruthersville, it was Jamarion Rogers on the ground, 14 attempts for 88 yards. Tillman, 2 attempts for 42. and Hollywood 4 attempts for 20. Several other guys had attempts as well for them. Passing, they were 4 of 6. All of it was in the first half for 102 yards for their quarterback, Devin Russell. Receiving wise, Dundee Hamilton had 2 receptions for 67 yards and a TD. Jeremiah Hollywood, 1 reception, 18 yards, and his long was 18 there. Charles Tillman, 1 reception for 17 yards. Tackles, they had multiple there. Their leader, Charles Tillman, for 6. Micah Rogers for 4. And then a list of others. Team stats, though, would separate the differences on these, you'd figure.
Yes.
First downs, Caruthersville had 18. Everything coming the first half for them. You know, they set the tone early in the first half. 18 first downs, completion of the game. Dexter had 11. Rush attempts, 32 apiece for both teams. Rushing yards gained, Caruthersville had 200 yards of offense on the ground compared to the Dexter Bearcats, 122. Passing, Dexter went for 149 versus 102 for Caruthersville. Total offensive plays, Dexter ran 47 plays for Caruthersville's 38. Total yards on the game looked very similar. 300 yards for Caruthersville, total yards on the game to Dexter's 248. But again, the game was well in hand in the first half. Speed and power definitely won the game. Dexter still trying to find that adjustment. You know, they're playing a lot of young kids right now, Ed. I don't think that any of us would say these young kids are going to just come out and blow it up. And if it did, we'd count it a great win success. But they're trying to find some things, build on next week, you know. And some of this is not in this week. It's next year. We've got to get there. And these young guys are learning. They're definitely learning, definitely getting the experience they need. Again, for Dexter, this week, you build on what Hillis did. 149 yards. The deep ball was there. There's a couple of quick hitters. I saw him complete over the middle. The others looked close. He did a good job. I can't fault anything. Made some tough passes, tonight against his body. That's another good thing from Hillis. You put him in a tough spot, and he performed there. Something he had struggled a little bit to do earlier in the season. He showed up in a tough defense tonight to do that, so credit for him. Caruthersville, they did much of the same. They're big, strong, they're fast. Whatever else you could say about a team that plays great, they did it.
Like you were saying, they blocked for 10 yards. It's not just a one hit and then watch the rest of the play. They are connected and engaged until the whistle blows. But yeah. So again, great game for the Charleston or Caruthersville Tigers, and a tough one for the Dexter Bearcats. But next week doesn't get any easier, going down to the state-ranked undefeated Kennett Indians. I think Kennett might be 4th in the state. 7th. Okay, excuse me. And so that'll be, and Dexter Kennett's just always a good game.
Yeah, and I believe Tyler, correct me if I'm wrong. Halftime it was 33-0, 35-0 Kennett at the half over New Madrid, which we saw what New Madrid had, a very good squad here.
Yes.
And Kennett just seems to be really powerful.
Coach Wyatt, he gets his teams extremely strong. We saw that his decade at Malden, and now we're seeing it, year 3 or 4, whatever it is, back down in Kennett. So he has a very disciplined weight conditioning throughout the year. It's not just football season, and so it'll be a tough contest for the Bearcats next weekend or next Friday night as well.
And again, guys, we will see you next week. Kickoff 7 o'clock at Kennett. Dexter and Kennett, you hope for a good game. The excitement that game may be seeing this Kennett squad, who is, Kennett has played well all year long. It could be exciting to see, what these guys can do on the football field. And, and hopefully, for the Bearcats fans, you go in there and pull an upset.
Yes, absolutely. So, well, again, we thank you for turning in tonight, and we'll see you next Friday down at Kennett from Metch Terry Stadium. I'm Ed Gargis alongside my good friend Bobby Alford. Thanks for watching. You've watched Bearcat Football Live on YHC TV.